Do you guys want me to read the first question?
Sure.
Okay. So it says, what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? So should we check the first box? For sure.
So my first box is a simple random sample was drawn from each population. Is that the same as yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you also check that the sample sizes should be the same size?
I can't find anything that talks about that, but it doesn't mean that there isn't something.
I don't know. I would think one would.
You're cutting in and out really bad, Jake.
Okay. Not sure why.
I feel like this is supposed to be like a really simple question, but
But I don't know the answers, yeah.
I know I'm trying to go back through and find it, but I kind of feel dumb for not knowing this.
Oh, I found it. There are two requirements that need to be checked when conducting a hypothesis test for two means with independent samples. A simple random sample was drawn and X is normally distributed for the group.
All right, there we go. Where was that in the chapter?
So it is like, what section am I even in?
Third of the way down.
It's 3.1 on step 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to go back and check myself. Okay, so the next question is, the test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a z-score, t-score, or F statistic. Is it a t-score?
Yeah, I think it's a.
So that's
I
what it
don't
says.
I
What?
was thinking.
Statistics for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a T. There we go.
The next question 5 is knowing which sub tells you nothing about
What'd
which
you say, Jake?
subject will be in group 2.
So that's the option where group 1 tells you nothing about group 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we get to use SPSS.
Yes. Dentist office bill. Boy, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
What are we?
So we're supposed to perform a hypothesis test to determine if the mean bill at the Idaho Falls office is less than the mean bill at the Rexburg office.
So for the
Hypoth-
code, do we do the dentist bill or do we do it by city?
Looks like we're doing it by city. We're taking Idaho Falls bills minus Rexburg bills, right?
That's what I think.
And our hypothesis is that they will be equal with the alternative that so our hypothesis is that Idaho Falls is less than. Yeah.
Have you guys tried doing it yet? Because it's telling me that something contains an illegal character.
I'm just about to open mine. Okay, mine's pulling up like normal.
So I'm already to like the automatic recode screen.
Oh, okay. Let me.
So I'm wondering if it's not city. I'm wondering if we have to do Dennisville. I'll see if it works. Yeah, it only lets me do it with dentist.
Interesting.
So in the variable box, we need to do the Dennisville instead. Is that what you're saying, Emily?
Well, can you get it to work with city? Because I couldn't.
I'll try and see what happens.
It could be a user error.
It's not really. I mean, it goes through, but it doesn't give me any results.
Yeah, where would it put the result?
It just. But maybe I need to keep going.
I don't know. I watched the video that she put out today, so let me find that and maybe that will be helpful.
I did too. That's why I thought we would do the cities, but it seemed like for her it automatically had the that like third column or whatever just pop up.
So when I did the dentist, it does.
So maybe we are supposed to because oh wait, mine does for city code too. Whenever I went back to it.
Okay. I
So,
wonder
like,
what I was doing.
But that's not to say that the Dennisville isn't right. So whenever I start doing the hypothesis test, since I got the cities to work, what should I put in the test variable where I'm doing the t-test? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now. So I think that you'll put the city in the test variable, and then in the grouping code or in the grouping variable, you'll put the code that you made.
Okay, so it's telling me that the string variables are not allowed in the list. So the Dennisville works, and the city code could go over to the test variable, but the city doesn't want to go over to the test variable.
The thing that's weird about it when I did the dentist code is I'm not getting like a group 1 and a group 2. I'm getting like 31, 24, 20, 24, 8, 6, 27. So I have no
I just have
clue.
Huh.
I don't think it's right though, because you have to have 2 groups, don't you?
That's what I thought. Mine's showing up with group 1, and then it will like the number 1 next to the Idaho Falls cities, and then the number 2 next to the Rexburg.
That's what you want, right?
I think.
That's what she had in the video, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
You need help.
So I was trying to look back at her video. I think we will do sorry, that was a bad time to start saying something. I think we'll do the Dennisville in the test variable. I think that's how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Because whenever in the video, whenever she was doing, not to get the stuff confused, but she did the weather and the tips,
Mhm.
and she made weather the group code, and then later she put in the tips as the test variable. So I'm assuming since the what's our variables? Since the Dennisville is the opposite of our code, that's what our test variable would be. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we should put city code still in the grouping variable.
Yeah, because she has her weather code in the grouping variable. So I think I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
And how do we define the groups? That part had me confused.
Yeah, I tried to do that and it told me it wasn't working.
When you tried to define them?
It said it didn't understand.
How did you do it?
I put in the names.
I think we just put the
I put the numbers, but I don't get how. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put 1 for 1 and 2 for 2.
Okay, that's what I did, and I have an output now. I have real stuff.
Oh, I have one too.
Awesome.
So I think just put the next to group 1, just put 1.
In the video, she said that it didn't matter, I think, but I kind of didn't get it still. I didn't get why it didn't matter.
Okay, so we're looking for the degrees of freedom for this question right now. So let's see. So, and she said we only pay attention to the equal variances not assumed. So for our degrees of freedom, that should be 37.996, right?
That's what I'm getting.
Jake, were you able to get that pulled up?
I wasn't able to get it when I put in the thing to give me an answer. You said you guys kept getting 0.996?
Yeah, 37.996.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we have to find the standard deviation for Rexburg.
Yes. I think it's the standard error difference. I think.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. I was trying to go back in her video, but she doesn't say. Emily, do you remember what the standard, I guess, oh, well, up above it says what the standard deviation is.
I'm not sure on that. One of us could put the one below, and one of us could put the.
So up top, you see like where the group statistics are. There's
Yeah, I
the
see
Idaho
what it
Falls
says.
and then the Rexburg. What do you think we're supposed to do with that, though?
That's what makes me wonder if it's the other one.
Well, I looked back in her video because if you remember, she had like the red arrows that showed each thing.
Yeah.
It said what it was, but she literally skips over that one box. The one that that I was thinking the standard error difference. That's the one that she totally skips over. The only one she skips over, and I don't know.
So on
That's
question,
right.
we're positive that it's 65.699 because couldn't it be that 206? Because it's asking what is the sample standard deviation for Rexburg?
Wait. Oh. Hang on, let me go back to the results. So are you saying okay, so for Rexburg, 206.637?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Did you catch that, Jake?
No, I missed that. What'd you say?
So we think it's 206.637.
206.637
Yeah.
instead of the 37 point.
Oh, sorry, no. So for number 6, for the degrees of freedom, it's the 37.996. But for question 7, it's 206.637.
Okay. Makes sense. Error when I entered the data in the same way you guys did.
I'm sorry. SPSS, it's kind of a pain sometimes.
It is coming to be, yes.
So for the test statistic number, that's just the T, so that should be negative 0.434.
0.434.
Yeah. Hopefully all this stuff is right.
Well, it's the numbers it's giving us in the machine, so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just double checking. So the p-value is the spot where it says sig two-tailed. So that means it's 0.666. So do we reject the hypothesis or do we fail to reject? The level of significance is 0.10.
Hey guys, I just lost my quiz, so could I possibly have somebody read the answers to me that we have? Because they're all gone.
Yes.
So I know the answer to the first one.
Okay, and then for question 4, it's t-score. And then question 5 should be the second one. Group 1 tells you nothing.
Okay.
And then question 6 is 37.996.
Okay.
Question 7 is 206.637.
Okay.
Question 8 is negative 0.434.
Negative?
And then question 9 is 0.666.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Because that's larger than the thing we failed to reject it.
Okay. Fail to reject. So suppose instead you had used the alternative hypothesis. What is the correct decision based on this evidence? Then we have to get logical.
So if we failed to reject, then that means we have insufficient evidence, right? They're the same or that they're different?
I think if you reject the null hypothesis, then you have insufficient evidence.
Okay.
I think I wrote that down once. But that's not from the textbook. That's Abby's notes, so that's questionable.
Right.
I was trying hard. I like so hard to find that today because I was trying to do the 12 homework quiz and I could not find that anywhere.
Okay, so here, if you come down to, for this 3.1, just above step 5, it says, if the p-value is greater than the level of significance, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. And then here it says to present your conclusion, and it says there is insufficient evidence to suggest that there is a difference in the mean number of nights for that particular one. The p-value was greater, and they failed to reject it, and they had insufficient evidence because of it.
So we put failed to reject with insufficient evidence.
Right. So, but is it that they're different or that they are the same? My guessing is that it's insufficient that they're different, but.
I know that she pointed out in the video today. Well, I guess she didn't record it today, but whenever I watched it, she made sure to say, because the wording said different, so I'm going to assume that that's the word that we would use.
Okay.
So insufficient and different?
That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Okay. And now we get to play with the freshmen from Utah or Colorado.
Okay. So do you think we put freshman or are we gonna, well, probably, would we do state? Which one is gonna be our variable?
I did
Okay.
state. If you think about it like the way we thought about the last one, shouldn't it be state?
As our test variable?
The one that we're gonna recode. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Emily. So then test variable will be freshman and the grouping variable will be the state code.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or that's what I did. We could be doing this completely wrong. Who knows?
We're doing the best we can. So first we have to put, we have to say what the appropriate alternative hypothesis is.
So it's the one with the slash through the equal sign, isn't it?
That's what that's what it seems like has been showing on everything else. And that's the only one that makes sense, I think.
Yeah, that's what it has in the textbook too. For one of the
So
examples.
okay, and then the test statistic is the negative 0.845.
You got a negative?
Is that bad?
I got a positive.
0.845?
Yeah.
What?
What did I do?
What did I do? Did you do group 1 as 1 and group 2 as 2?
No, I did group 1 is 2 and group 2 is 1 because that's how it came out on my output screen. Like Utah was group 2 and Colorado was group 1.
Okay, so maybe I should do that too?
I don't know. Isn't that what she did in the video because it was backwards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did. I was not even paying attention to that part, I'll be honest. So let me go back. Yeah, mine's backwards. Well, I think it's backwards. I don't know. So right now, Utah is 2 and Colorado is 1 on the state code thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to switch it to. So then if that's the case, hang on. Okay, so now I'm getting positive 0.8452. So you want to go with that number?
Sure.
Okay.
And then the p-value is that two-tailed number, so 0.410.
That's what I have.
Okay, and then we have to decide if we're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis or reject the null hypothesis.
Isn't it reject because it's Or it's spelled to reject, huh? Because it's bigger, right?
That's what I was thinking.
For some reason, I was thinking 0.410 was smaller than 0.05.
Okay. So then we have to do the confidence interval.
And isn't this the one we missed last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
No harsh feelings about that test whatsoever.
Right.
Okay, so we have to determine the margin error. Now, isn't this where we kind of had some confusing thoughts too? Because you tried to calculate it and that was wrong, and then we tried to do the one on the STS and that was wrong.
Yeah, that's what happened. So every single thing we put in, we got it wrong.
So, what shall it be this?
Well, and I'm still so confused because it asks that question on the 12 homework quiz, and I could not find anything about it. I spent forever trying to figure it out. So I have no clue. Abby, are you meaning to FaceTime me? Did Abby die? Is she still there?
Oh.
Okay, so my iPad just died.
Okay.
So, I'm just, I don't know. You can just play any information, or maybe they can hear me. I don't
Okay, yeah. They can you hear her?
Yes.
Okay.
know. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry to make this.
I was totally still talking to you and then anyways.
My iPad is literally charging. Like, it's plugged in right now, but I guess Google Hangout was too much for it, so it just died in the middle of that conversation.
Okay. Sweet. So we're trying to figure out what to do with margin of error, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Miranda just emailed. Is she still on there?
Yeah, I can see Miranda moving,
Okay.
but we
So
can't
her-
hear her.
Got it.
I'm pulling it
The
out.
margin of error is the mean minus the lower. Okay.
Where did you find that, Jake? The mean minus the lower?
That was her email
That's what.
Oh,
because the mic's not working today, right?
Miranda, you silent angel.
The mean minus the lower. Our lives have been changed.
I know, because I spent forever trying to figure that out. Okay.
So now we have to decide which mean though.
Yeah. Miranda?
Because we have the mean for Utah and Colorado separately.
Can't she like group chat with us? I'm gonna open up a group chat here. Hold up.
You're just gonna have to tell me what it says though.
Okay.
We have some seriously challenged technology right now.
Did she get my group chat?
I got it.
You got it? The suspense. Okay, maybe while she works on that, we can move on to the next one.
Okay. So input the lower bound and the upper bound. So just roll with what SPSS says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have for the lower, I have negative 2.20401.
That's what you have for the lower?
Yeah.
What am I looking at? Is this the right thing? Because I have negative 161.539.
161.
That was for the last one we did though. So somehow I've lost the output document for that data file.
Well, do you want to
Yeah.
trust my stuff? We had the same answers on everything else, so I would assume that this would be the same.
Okay.
So for the lower, I have negative 2.204.
Okay.
And then for the upper, I have 5.137.
Okay.
Yeah. You need something else?
So then it's just a matter of the mean minus the lower bound.
Yeah, and I'm stuck because I can't see any of the means or anything anymore. So I'm.
So there was a thing about this. I watched something about this. I feel like it was from last time. Remember how you're supposed to do stuff with the number, oh crud. Like the percentages have a number that go with them. So like 2.58 is the number. Is this ringing a bell with any of you guys? No? And you do, okay. Plus or minus 1.96 standard errors is a 95% confidence interval. Oh, Miranda, she emailed. There is a mean that is altogether, which is 1.4667. Where do you see? Oh my gosh. The mean difference?
Okay.
So what's the number?
1.46667.
So we do that minus the lower.
I guess so. So minus negative 2 point. Oh, sorry, that's probably throwing you guys off.
So that's the 3.641 is the answer we'd get.
I have 3.671.
I'll do it and see.
Wait, usually that.
At 3.670. So 3.671.
Yeah, that's the same here.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna try this out. I'll be the first.
Is it gonna rain out?
Okay, we got the p-value wrong on question 9. And the test statistic on question 13. And the upper and lower. But the margin of error is right.
Yeah, I don't get that.
How does that make sense? Are we supposed to do something separate for the confidence intervals?
Did we get both of the test statistics wrong? No.
No. See, that's what doesn't make any sense. Because we did the same thing.
And we
And
got
it's the same
one.
thing with the p-value.
We got one p-value wrong. I don't know.